Yarrney.
Hello, welcome to Yarrney. In this tutorial, you will learn how to make the Suzette stitch. I made a little dishcloth here just to show you what the stitch looks like. It's a really nice stitch to learn because it's actually very easy, even though it looks difficult. It gives a nice texture so you can make blankets, scarves, and people would be really impressed when it's actually super easy. All right, let's get started. So the starting point is to do a slip knot and a chain foundation. So you will take your tail end of your yarn, you come wrap it around your index finger, put the tail end on top of the working yarn, which is the side that's attached to your ball of yarn. Take that working yarn here, wrap it around your index finger. You will hold both pieces of yarn here. You have two loops. Take the back loop forward and you have your slip knot. Now you insert your hook, tighten the slip knot, and we will start our chain foundation. So to do a chain, you wrap the yarn around your hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. This is your first chain. So you just keep doing this. Make sure it's an odd number of chains. So I'm not going to do a lot of chains for the tutorial. I don't want the tutorial to last super long. So I will make 9. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So for you at home, just make enough chains so that it reaches the length of the project you want to do, but make sure it's an odd number. Now for the first row, it's very easy. In the second chain from the hook, we will do single crochet all across the entire row. So second chain from the hook is, so we're skipping the first chain from the hook. Remember, we never count the loop on the hook as a chain. So skipping this first chain here, we're landing at this second chain here. So we're doing 8 single crochet, inserting hook in the chain, pull the yarn back through the chain. You have 2 loops on your hook, wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through both loops. Then you just keep doing this in the entire row. Single crochet here. So inserting hook in the chain, pull the yarn back. You have 2 loops, wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through both loops. And you just keep doing this until you reach the end of the row. Here, so I'm almost done here. At home, you can feel free to pause the video if you had a way longer chain because you have a way bigger project. This will create a nice little bottom border basically. So once you're done with your entire row of single crochet, the next row we will learn is basically what we're going to do on repeat every single row to do this Suzette stitch. So at the end of the row, you chain 1, and then you turn your project around like this because we want to work from the right side towards the left. And now your first stitch, which is this base space here, is your first stitch. This stitch here is your chain, the turning chain, so we don't count it as a stitch. So in the first stitch here, you're going to do a half double crochet. So wrap the yarn around your hook, insert your hook in the stitch, wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it back, and you have 3 loops on your hook. Wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through all 3 loops. So this is your half double crochet. Now, the next stitch, you will skip it. You're not going to do anything. But the following stitch, so this one is the one we skip, and this one is the one we will work on. This one you will do a single crochet and a double crochet in the same stitch. So you do a single crochet, you insert your hook, pull the yarn back, you have 2 loops on your hook, wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through both loops. And then you will do a double crochet in this exact same stitch you just did the single crochet. Wrap the yarn around your hook, insert it in the same stitch, pull the yarn back, you have 3 loops on your hook, wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through the first 2 loops only, and then you wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through the last 2 loops. So now the next stitch you will be skipping again, and then you do a single crochet and a double crochet in the following stitch. So this is basically how you do the Suzette stitch. So you're basically combining a single crochet and then a double crochet in the same stitch, then you skip a stitch, and then you simply repeat. And then the first stitch and the last stitch of every row is going to be a half double crochet. So this next stitch here we're skipping, and the following we're doing a single crochet. So explaining again, inserting your hook in the stitch, pull the yarn back through the stitch, you have 2 loops on your hook, wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through both loops. Then you do a double crochet in the exact same stitch. Wrap the yarn around your hook, insert it in the stitch, pull the yarn back. You have 3 loops on your hook. Wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through the first 2 loops only, like this, and then you have 2 loops left. Wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through both last loops. Now at the end of the row, you will have 1 stitch left. You will do a half double crochet. So just wrapping the yarn around your hook, inserting in a stitch, pull the yarn back. You have 3 loops on your hook. Wrap the yarn around your hook, pull it through all 3 loops. And then in order to add rows, what you're going to do is very easy. You will chain 1, turn your project around, and then again inserting a half double crochet in the first stitch, like this. And then you always skip a stitch, and then you do a single crochet, and then a double crochet in the exact same stitch you just did the single crochet, and then you skip a stitch, and then you do a single crochet and a double crochet in the exact same stitch, and then you skip a stitch, again a single crochet and a double crochet in the exact same stitch, and then at the very last stitch of the row, a half double crochet. And you just add rows. You keep going, you chain 1 in between each rows, you turn your project around, you add a half double crochet in the first stitch, then you skip a stitch, you do a single crochet and a double crochet in the same stitch, you skip a stitch, so on and so forth. At the end, when you have enough rows, it will become a textured project like this, looking very, very nice. All right, I'll let you go try out this stitch. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and leave a comment for what else you would like to see on the channel. All right, see you soon.